The fish people! That's us! That's us! We're the fish people! We're the fish people! The Nomai found us! They found us! We're fish! Hello, does and dudes, and welcome back to another episode of The Outer Wilds. We're back where we always are. We're starting where we've always started. Today, I feel like I want to start by going and exploring the interloper. Looking at our log, right, we've still need to go to the sun station, but we need to figure out how to teleport from the warp station here with all the prickly pears, so gotta figure out that first. Timber Earth, there probably is like one or two more things on here to explore, not sure. But we spent a lot of time lately on the Ember Twin, Ash Twin, Brittle Hollow, Giant Steep, Dark Bramble sort of thing. Which is, I get it, most of the locations. I haven't been to the Quantum Moon yet, but we're looking forward to it. But I haven't been on the Interloper since, like, the first episode. So, who knows how long we're gonna be there? But I want to give it a shot. I want to go take another look at the Interloper and just, you know... Let's see... if now that we know more about what's going on, if we can figure out something about it. Okay, where's the signal scope? Because it'll be... Is it on the other side of the planet? Where... No... No, that's Gabra. Wait, is that labeled now? Oh, it is labeled now. Why is that labeled as unknown? I mean, we've met these people. Huh. I wonder why. Okay, so that's Dark Bramble. That's home. Where is this interloper? Where are you? I am so lost. There you are! I see you. There we go. Alright, while you do that, let's suit up just in case, so I don't forget. And then let's take a look. Because right now for the interloper, this is what we've got. We've got some energy readings, a fissure on the sunward side that they descended from. There was a frozen Nomai shuttle that we'll have to explore. Gravity cannon that's somewhere. Can't remember where, but you know, there's only so many places it could have been from. So, how are y'all doing? How's, you know, your weekends been? Weekdays? Work? School? I don't know. What do you imagine they talk about if they're on a spaceship for so long? Do you think astronauts just like run out of basic conversation? Or do you think there's so much astronaut stuff to do that they end up, it ends up not being a problem? Okay. Now that we've done that, slow down. But they said a crack on the sunward side is where they descended. So I guess, right? I guess we'll descend there too. We're approaching. Approaching! Alright. We're on the not planet. It's very icy. I thought somebody was here. Oh well. Oh. That's really close to the sun. Wow, we really, like, passed the sun. Like, right next to it. That's crazy. Alright, well, here's the crack. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's... Oh, that's how that works. Oh, that's how that works. I got too scared, but I needed to be brave. Okay, but I noticed it. I noticed it, so now we can do something about it next time. Because I don't think we're going to be returning to the sun anytime soon, quite honestly. Where did it even go? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be returning to the sun anytime soon. Alright, let's explore the rest of this. Turn on my flashlight. Everything's skating. And this is its little, like, tail bit. And here's something. This is troublesome. It seems the Comet wishes to murder our shuttle and ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, can someone call it back from to the gravity canyon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the Comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the Comet. Suppose one of us remained on the shuttle, to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. That would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here, we'll continue the surface. Okay. Okay. So yes, the Ember Twin had the gravity cannon for this particular one. I love skating on here. I don't think there's much more to look at. I'll try the South Pole. The poles generally have fun stuff, so I'll pass by it, at least. Oof. Yeah. Not seeing anything. Okay. But we're exploring, you know, making sure we see everything. Woo! Pirouette! Do it through... Oh. Wanted to do some cool tricks. Do we think we're approaching the sun again, or do we think we're just getting further? It's very hard to tell. Is that... What are those? Are those just stars? Are those supernova? Oh! Is that what was it? Who was it? One of the guys, one of the Outer Wild guys, was saying that it's these sparkly things in the sky. That's what I'm looking at, that are diminishing, that are going away. He was saying all of the stars, they're going supernova and, like, exploding. And that it's not, you know, it's not just ours, but it's all of them. So you can actually see it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, you can actually see it. That's, hello? Is that the white hole for White Hole Station passing by? Hello. That's neat. Very, very cool. Either way, I love that that little detail, that you can see them going off. Because we've been told, right? We've been told that they're going off this whole time. That's a... Oh. I both love and hate how that looks. Whoa. It just warps everything. It's such a cool effect! I love it. Okay. I don't think we're getting any closer to the sun. We learned something? We learned something. Alright, so... what we can do, I guess... I don't know what we can do, honestly. We don't have a lot of time. take a look. Anywhere else? Anywhere else on this little thing that we should be concerned with? I don't think so. It looks like we've got the big puzzle for this one, and we've solved it. We have to wait for it to be by the sun. So, that'll be something we do first thing next time, right? Is we will, get on it, and then we will wait for the sun to open it up, and then dive in. Alright. Other things we can do. What can we do when we have time? We don't have time to go to the sunless city. It's already buried in rubble. You have nothing more. We can see about going back the Ember Island. The Ember Twin. Sorry, not island. Away from the sun, please. Away from the sun. Actually, abort autopilot. I know how this ends. It ends with me careening into the sun. So what we're going to do, we're gonna go see if we can reach the gravity cannon on here, and summon back that ship again, because it said we missed something on the ship log. So we'll go, we'll see what that is. Piloting these things when you're like coming from a different direction is so crazy. I don't know if you guys understand what it feels like if you've never played this game to try to like orient yourself in 3D space. Like, I'm moving too fast in one direction, but I'm moving too slow in another direction. It's crazy. And you're trying also not to hit the sun. Alright. There's the gravity cannon. So let's just... I want to be able to walk in there and not blow up my ship, so we're just gonna land the ship right next to it. Perfect. Alright. Whee! Alright. So here's the thing. How did we... over here? Yeah, this is how we summon it back! And then this led to the Sunless City, which is covered in brambles. Great. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. There we go. Alright. What did we miss in here last time? We have that warp thing. I fear the situation may be dire. Landed, equipment, strange energy readings beneath the surface. Locate a fissure in the ice, sunward side. They send it inside to investigate the source of the readings. But they've been gone. The shuttle looked for them. Don't know if they're doing well. Come back safely. Alright, this just launches us from the gravity cannon. Okay, this warps us back to, this is Ember Moon. And then this does nothing. Okay. So this shoots us out. Will it take us to the interloper, or... I'm wondering what I missed from here. Is this the one I died on? It might have been the one I died on. But what else is there to gain from this ship? I assume we're going somewhere. Right? Am I crazy for assuming that this is gonna lead somewhere? Because there's the interloper, so I don't know exactly where we're heading. I don't know how to drive this ship. That might be Clancy. Clary. That might be Clary. Oof. Did not end well for Clary. It's a heart. Heart for that shape. Is that supposed to be helpful? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to learn from this? Am I supposed to learn from this? I have no idea where I'm going. Or what the point is. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's calling this back and then going to where it was. Oh. I can't go back. Why can't I go back? Why can't I go back? Can you only do it once? Well, I don't think I can land perfectly on my ship, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just a bit stuck, but my idea is this. Next time, I can just... Next time I can take this off because it's no longer on that ship, right? Like if I take it off the ship, or sorry, not the ship. If I take it off the interloper, then it's no longer on the interloper and I can go to where it once was on the interloper and I can see stuff on there maybe? Are we getting closer? Oh. My ship's in the sun. No, on the other side of the sun. The ship's on the other side of the sun, right? That's what that means? Where am I going? Where are we going? This is very confusing. And I'm very scared. I think I'm about to be eaten by the sun. Goodbye, cruel world! Well, we learned something. We certainly learned something. Alright, but now we know exactly where we need to go. Interloper, get ready to go into the crack. And then we can see if it still says that we need to investigate that frozen ship for some reason. We'll try going back to the Comet after we remove the ship from its surface. But first, to the interloper! Where is it? I still don't know in relation to anything, but... there we go. Alright. I'm gonna get around the sun. So that autopilot won't crash the ship into the sun. Please don't... where? What the heck? Eh. I was caught up in gravity for a moment. Alright. Nope. Nope. Okay. It looks like I figured out everything on here. One of them stayed behind. Clary stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended. Okay. I guess we did finish it off this time now. Ugh. Why am I being affected by the gravity of the... anyway. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Alright. Whoa! Autopilot! Ow! Autopilot! Wow! Autopilot! Way to suck! The world's worst autopilot. I got the janky freaking ship. Don't even know why I'm bothering to repair the autopilot. Alright, if there's other stuff, I'll worry about it later. I gotta get prepared. We're approaching the sun, and I have to be ready. Ah, get out of this crack. Alright. Where is the crack? Here. Alright. I'm ready. As prepared as I can be. I think. Actually, I think I do have a bit of time. Maybe? A little bit of time? I don't know. We're approaching pretty quickly. We're gonna get really close. And either I'm going to burn in the sun even more than I already have, or we're gonna fall through this crack and everything's gonna be okay. We are about to find out, ladies and gentle dudes. Just don't mind me, just skating around. Gravity isn't strong enough to keep me stable. Alright, sun. Start melting, please. Please. Ooh. Why do I have a feeling I didn't think this through? Okay, wait. It's opening, 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 it's opening. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in! Get in! And then we ought to escape! Ooh, ghost matter. Still don't know how to handle ghost matter. Am I safe from the fiery inferno? I am kind of curious. Can I see it? No? Okay. That's it. Okay. No, my stuff! Alright, let's translate. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the Comet center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Claire, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if we continue any deeper. Keep this shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Alright. Get that oxygen. I think that one's the least dangerous, but this one's the most down? I don't know, man. Okay. I'm gonna try to hop, right? Don't know where I'm going and it scares me. Whoa. Okay. So not the right one. Oh, jeez. I don't know how to not be attacked by ghost matter. I have a feeling... Okay. We did that one. Let's do this one. I don't think it was that one either. Okay, how do I deal with ghost matter? I need to figure that out. I need to talk to somebody about dealing with ghost matter because I feel like it's come quite often. I need to deal with that and brambles. Alright. I'm actually going to take a detour. I'm gonna go talk to the person who throws rocks at the ghost matter up here. And also I'm gonna look at what the places are up here, because we figured that out, so that's good, but in order to explore more, I mean, we could just keep exploring, right? And just keep, like, trying it out, but what if it's, you go through, like, multiple ghost matter caves in order to get to the energy reading? Oh, I should have used the goddamn signal scope. Sorry, I'm dumb. Okay. At some point, yes. Sir, do you have any do you have any info about this ghost matter stuff? Used to be bigger when they were hatchling because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I'm still ghost matter where I'm grown up. Ghost matter's awesome. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not walking in any space that sounds bad and painful. Okay, well, I need to know how to deal with it. Me probably kill you. Don't complain to me. Alright, so you can use the camera to see ghost matter. But how does that solve anything? I need to figure out how to solve things. Know my ruins to the east. Have I been there? Quantum Grove Crater. Geyser Mountain. We've definitely done that. Young Bark Crater. So if I... Is this... Yes, so this is the Dark Bramble Crater. So, Young Bark Crater is the Dark Bramble. Okay, so the Nomai Ruins are the mine. Okay. I don't think I've been to that crater. And the geyser mountains. Is there anything there to look at, though? Okay. So I have not been to the Quantum Grove crater. That seems like it could be fun. Maybe. No, my rooms. Okay, so directly behind the ship. You got anything to share? Hello? To... different planets, sky, still scopes are cool. I believe you. None of this is answering questions that I have, though, which is understandable. Why would it? But, you know, a girl can dream. A doe can dream, can't she? Of a world where the answers come easy. Alright. Let's take a look. You guys are still wondering about this statue. It opened its eyes. I found feldspar. They're in dark bramble, stars above. It's wonderful news. Thank you for finding them. Doing me joining a ship and returning incredibly feldspar them. We've never been entirely sure what feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Ghostin and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Ghostin who brings feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. No, I'm good. Look, yeah, the eyes are open. Washer, someone, Rebecca, everybody, talk to everybody. Okay. We read that info, right? Yeah. And then that's the symbol for the eye. Know my bones. Our ships. That's... I'm trying to see if there's anything basic that I've missed, quite honestly. That's the anglerfish. They're much bigger in real life. Explosion. Coming soon. Site of our next exhibit! I believe that's DLC. Maybe. Alright. And then I believe this is just planetarium stuff. View the map. Ah, look at us. I wonder how this helps. Yeah, the interloper gets really close to the sun at one point. It's currently not there. Interesting. Alright. Just want to make sure there's nothing I can mess with that I'd want to come back here to, like, mess with again, you know? Every single galaxy is moving away from us. It's expanding. Yes, 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 yes. We've read all this. Okay. Just covering our bases if I'm gonna be, like, home for a while, you know? And there's that guy. He's cool. He's just doing his thing. Don't worry about it. We've found, all of them. I think. I'm pretty confident we found all of them. I don't really keep track of the guys we find out in the world. Alright. Back to the ship. Let's go to that Grove place, because it's too late to go to the interloper. It's far past. And I still don't really know what I'm gonna do about that ghost matter. Do you think quantum rocks or something will fix it? Alright. Alright, we're going to turn around directly behind us. Don't know why we need this. We're on our own planet. 180 degrees. This way. Okay, here's something new. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just park on the other side where this is. Just for, you know, ease. Because I don't think this is what I saw either, but let's explore. Let's explore what Timber Earth has to offer. Search, research notes, property, a shirt. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to a signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Alright! I love that! Quantum moon mystery. Not the mystery we're trying to solve, but a mystery we need to solve nonetheless. Quantum moon mystery. Alright, so we got some water. It's hard to tell that there's water here. Well, water. And just making sure no quantum rocks or anything are showing up. Alright. And we learned that quantum rocks go places when you turn out lights. It's full perception. Alright, that's where the rock is. Yes, okay, so this is where I thought we needed to go. Ooh. Across old bark, the quiet shade. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Across old bark, the quiet shade. In ancient glade, it's always dark. So you're a quantum rock. If I get on top of you, and then I wish there was a close my eyes button. And it's gone. Oh! Tree? Quantum tree. Quantum tree. Quantum tree. You're just moving around. But you're not moving around. You're different rocks. You're different rocks. These aren't the same rock. Geyser. It's always dark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade across old bark. It's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark in the ancient day. It's always dark in the ancient glade across old bark and quiet. I'm gonna go to my ship. I'm gonna go to my ship because it tends to have hints as to what is the important bits I should be focusing on. So now, because the thing is, we already know that there's rocks, and the rocks do stuff. So why this rock? What does this rock want me to do with it? What's my goal with this rock? Yes, we have a quantum grove. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. That's it. So there's something else here. Oh. I guess I could just do that. And what's that? That poem wasn't... The poem. The poem also is quantum. So that's the Grove Shard, but there's a I have to follow that. Where's that? Huh. It's probably a bad idea. I want to go down here. Whoa. I didn't know this was a thing! What if I go this way? I'm just going for it, guys! I don't know where I'm going! Don't know where I'm going. There's stuff! What does this mean? The fish people! That's us! That's us! We're the fish people! We're the fish people! The Nomai found us! They found us! We're fish! After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the cave pools, so unfortunately we have to mine on one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? The mining site 2B provides safe for this native species. We'll move our work there. Safe 2B is safe. Colia says we'll continue to monitor activity and its effects on life here. On the opposite day, a new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in a long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory once told me about from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. It's us! They found us! We were little axolotl fish people! That's crazy. Alright, well, I am... Okay, so oh, that's where I am. Okay, I know where I am. We're in the mines. Okay, so then what if I go this way? I don't know. Whee! Look at me traveling across the world so quickly. Anything down here? There's garbage. That's a vent. Okay. I don't know where I am necessarily. This wasn't what I was looking for, but I'm stoked! I figured out the origin of our species! Ah. Come on, let me through, let me through, let me through. I don't know where we are, but I've got oxygen at least. Okay, so this is the grove. Is that it? Is that the full system? Is there anything else? I have the capability to use light. We were aquatic species! That's crazy! Okay. This is where I went before. I just want to make sure there's not another exit out of here. Is it just the one way? Okay, yeah, it looks like this is... It's just the one thing. Alright, cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I like that we learned something about our people. Where's this? I don't know where this is. So I'm gonna launch up here. It might just be home. Home base. Honestly. But who knows? We're gonna find out. It is! It's home! Alright, well, I'm going back in the water. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that's home. Ooh, wait. Maybe this is a way to get a little out of bounds? I don't know. I feel like why place these geysers here if not for a reason? Oh, it's that guy. That's the other reading I'm getting. Okay. Understood. So I'm no closer to solving that grove puzzle. Okay, and these are... Aw, jeez. Did I go too far? Nope. Send me back. Ah, I'm gonna hit the ground. Ow. Break my ankles a little bit. Alright, where are the geyser mountains? Maybe that's what I was supposed to learn from these guys. Because I don't see much else here. So I gotta solve something about the grove, and I have no idea what that is. Need to get more fuel. The sun's doing its thing. The trees of grove. There's a strange rock in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. So, found a poem. There's not more to explore here anymore. I guess. Moon. No Hearthian had been able to land on. Cannon. Know my mines. Discovered a species of foray semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mines. Alright, well. Our time is up, people. What? Oh. That was the quantum moon. How fun. Well. What a nice relaxing run that was. We learned about the origin of maybe not all species, but our species. We learned that we are little lizard dudes. It's pretty radical, man. What a good time. Alright. I'm pretty confident we did most everything in Timberhearth now. I don't think there's much more here to explore, at least not right now. Ghost matter, and that's the thing. I feel okay, so none of this puzzle solving has been things like you can't do it, right? Like, it's not like this isn't a game where you have to unlock items in order to defeat enemies or figure out puzzles, right? This has definitely been a game of knowledge. Which makes me think, right, that when it comes, we can go to Dark Bramble. There's the third ship, the third escape pod that we have to find. And it's in here somewhere, and I think you have to use your signal scope to locate it, but obviously that attracts the anglerfish because they're attracted by sound. We had to figure out the quantum moon, which we kind of know what we're doing in terms of it, but not quite. I think we've done all we can on that. I wish it would tell us, honestly. Mostly because I would love to know that I'm done with some place. Versus, you know. Versus a lot of things. But either way, the point is, knowledge. Knowledge is what we need in order to get stuff done. Escape Pod 3 perhaps gives us more knowledge for finding the vessel. The Sunless City has something that we need to do. We have to go to the Sun Station. So we have to beat the brambles, or the plants in the Sun Station. So either we have to find a different way onto that warp pad into the Sun Station, or there's a way to handle the prickly plant life that we just don't know yet. But for now, Actually, I'm trying to find our good friend, the interloper. Where is it? It should be on its way towards the sun. Is it on the direct opposite side? Because that's what I know we need. Oh, there it is. We know not to trust autopilot on that one. Probably because it's a moving thing. We'll try the other two. Alright, there we go. Let's if we come from behind, the autopilot hopefully won't freak out. But yeah, I feel like we're close to figuring those things out, but like it's all we're close to figuring out a lot of stuff, but it's all knowledge. Okay. Alright. Alright, gotta get ready. Gotta find the crack. There's the ice crack. It's not a euphemism for anything. Okay. So we'll try the left 2 lanes this time. See if that does anything. But yes, this seems to be- this is a game of knowledge, not a game of unlocking bits, so we just need to know what the knowledge is that'll let us get past Ghost Spammer or Brambles or whatever. Ow. Alright. And, oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. There seems to be a hole where there isn't ghost matter. Maybe? That's not this one. Huh. Do you think I could live? I don't think so. I don't think so, but I don't think I have very many choices right now. Where am I? Oh god. Okay. We're taking this one. Okay, we're taking this one. I think I learned the trick. Ow. A dude. Oh no. Oh no, they didn't make it. Eh. Okay. Into the crack? Gravity is 0. It's the Nomai guys! I found them. Okay, so I figured out the solution! Guys, I figured it out! You just have to take pictures. Oh my god, I can't believe I just didn't... Oh, nope, nope. Why is there sad music? The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some sort of exotic matter. The stone... Oh, come on. I'm trying to... Okay. Velocity matched. Okay. The spherical stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would most certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I imagine. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously as the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct some shelter somewhere. Now, poke. Is it the ghost matter then? Is the ghost matter causing the problems? The ghost matter is protecting this comet from something even worse? I want my scout. Okay. This stuff isn't dangerous to touch, it seems. Okay. Okay. But it's where ghost matter comes from? Huh. Huh. I guess... something... Was it something inside here? Was this previously closed and now it's open? Is that what it was? Did it get released? Maybe this was where the dark bramble came from. I don't know. Probably not. They crashed here because of the dark bramble. So they tried to get out. But the crystals killed them. They were unable to survive. Interesting. Well, now I know the secret to ghost matter. Again, it's just knowledge. Right? Left. I think I just need to die. I kind of wanted to save myself. But it's okay. We've learned. We've learned a lot of things from that run. It was short, but it was very productive. So ghost matter, the big thing is to detect it with cameras. If you forget that you detect it with cameras, you can't see it. Blah, blah, blah. Because I thought it was the crystals, it's not the crystals. That was a misunderstanding on my part. I thought it was the crystals physically that you were touching, and that if I jumped over them, that would be enough. It's not. It's bad air. So that's good to know. We figured out that solution. Ruptured core. Alright. I found 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looked like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone case filled with some sort of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand and completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. Alright. I think that's just the start of ghost matter. I think they ruptured the core and all the ghost matter came out. Alright. Well, that's something. Alright, well. Next on our list, I think it's time to do the scary thing, or see if the scary thing even has any viability. So, let's go to Dark Bramble and see if we get an escape pod reading. Do I want to be there? No. I hate Dark Bramble. It's great. It's a freaking great location. Great design. Love it in terms of its place in the universe. I hate going there because it's scary and I hate the anglerfish, and now I'm going to tempt them with the sound of me scanning. Alright. Yep, there it is. Hello, interloper, with your scary core. Full of things. What the heck? Is that like a fish? Did you guys see that? Quantum fish? Doesn't exist when you look at it? Anyway. Signal scope time. Alright. Let's just take a look. Somewhere in here. Thing is, it's probably in another freaking core thing. Actually, what if I just decide I don't want to be here? Can I leave? I can! Aha! So I didn't see a wavelength for the escape pod, which is why it's totally not that I'm a chicken, but it definitely only has a little to do with the fact I am a chicken. The other escape pods had like sounds, right? Let me go to one of them and see. So escape pod went to Ember Twin. For sure. I think they're heading for the other side of the sun, so I'm not gonna autopilot because heaven knows this autopilot kind of sucks. Aligning trajectory. Come on, we can do it. And don't crash into the ash twin, please. Alright, so this is the escape pod on Ember Twin. So I need to figure out, there's like a thing. Right? Yeah, distress beam. So, can I now that I have this, if I go... I'm just gonna go this way just to make sure I'm not going towards the sun. That's the White Hole Station. Where's Dark Bramble? There. Alright, now I can sense the distress beacon. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Alright. I hate it. I don't want to do it. Guys, you don't understand. You don't understand how much I don't want to go back to Dark Bramble. Hopefully this is the last thing I have to do in this godforsaken planet. Oh, I really don't. I really don't want to go back to Dark Bramble. I don't want to go back. It's just not what I want to do. Oh. I'm sure everybody has their least favorite planet. I can handle underwater and storms. Deep water, don't care. It's this foggy, unknown crap with the anglerfish. It freaks me out. Alright, now that we have the proper equipment, I guess there's nothing to do but go to the escape pod. See, there it is! A shard. Looks in the shape of a fish. See that thing? I guess it's just a shard. But it kind of looked like a fish and it disappeared somewhere. See, you kind of look like a fish. You're just a piece of ice. But you looked like a fish to me. Oh, I need my fuel. 1 second. Also, right behind me is where the... I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. We all know I'm gonna need it. That's how this godforsaken planet works. Alright. Alright. We are in Dark Bramble. Okay. Towards this bottom. That's where we gotta go. Everybody be very quiet. Okay. We're in here, we're in here, we're in here. We're ready to go. I don't like that this one doesn't have lights. Oh, I don't like that this one doesn't have lights. Oh. Theoretically, that means less anglerfish, but at the same time... I hate it more. Where am I? What's going on? There's no light to guide me. I'm just kind of going for it. I gotta be kind of quick about it because it's freaking... I don't have a lot of oxygen. Okay. I see some lights there. Hey! We found it! That wasn't so bad. Escape pod 3. Alright. Let's go inside. There we go. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod supply of breathable air is nearly depleted and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably, await rescue. Sega, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. So they left here to go back to the vessel. Okay. Begin flight log. Escape pod 3 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Departing from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions of alter pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Do not exit the pod. I think they would have if they could have not. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I have more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost forever. We will follow the beacon to source that's nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons. Din, the decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. There's a trail of lights! We follow the trail of lights. Emergency escape hatch. Alright. We have our mission, guys. We don't have a lot of oxygen. So we gotta be kind of quick about it. But they were running out of oxygen too. And they made it, somehow. Also, not doing great on fuel. Ooh. That looks like something. Oh, it looks like a lot of dead corpses! That's so sad. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. They tried. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single nomad to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but attempt to try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. I see it! I see the vessel! Duplicate vessel. Alright. I know, but we don't have time. Alright. We at least kind of know what's going on. Alright, so the scouts... I hate this one. I hate... Oh, okay. I hate that. I mean, we were gonna die anyway, but I hate it. Okay. Alright, so we know what we need to do. We need to go to Dark Bramble. We need to find that location again so we can shoot our scout in. And then we can immediately go. I would hate to be this guy. This is too much pressure. And he has not gotten a lick of sleep. He keeps waking up after dying and immediately having to run off into the next thing in order to save his people. Hopefully find a solution to this whole mess. It honestly is crazy. I would have taken at least, you know, a day or two to just cry. Be like, hey, if I'm gonna come back to life every 20 minutes and restart this whole cycle, maybe I give myself a brief 20-minute period to just cry. There you are. Alright. You do that while I look at my ship log. We found escape pod 3. We're almost to the vessel. Survivors, beacons, you know, my grave. Yeah, it's a grave, alright. Yeah, I can send my scout through there. Okay. We're about to hit the vessel, man. I'm about to hit the vessel. I don't know what this is gonna give us, honestly. But it's gonna give us something. And that's gonna be really cool. Little scout. Detect hazards. Test the environment. He's so useful. He is. Now that I'm properly using the tools at my disposal, I'm actually accomplishing things. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy once you actually use the tools given to you that, like, you accomplish the goals set? It's crazy. Ah, the interloper. Alright. Let's do this thing. Back into the depths. Where I hate my life. Okay. Unfortunately, we do need to go this way. I know the red light leads us to it, but we need to go this way in order to get the scout, because my scout isn't currently at it anymore. So. I don't know if they're happy about it, but at least they didn't die being eaten by an anglerfish, you know? This doesn't feel right. Why does this not feel right? Okay, there it is. So to say, excuse me? I hate when it goes blank. This direction. Gonna go through space. Gotta find this vessel. There's the lights. All right. Follow the lights. I hope the vessel has air. I'd be really mad if I got to it and then I choked, you know? Or suffocated, I guess, is the better word for it. Alright, there's the Know My Grave. You gotta land on your vessel, and it's landed. Great, fantastic. Follow the signal then. Alright, and then here's the hard part. Okay. The scout is down there. I'm just gonna go through these guys. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna go through these guys and I will get down later. Not moving. Not moving. Not worth it. I know this red is safe, so I'm gonna go towards the red. Alright. Now, I'm gonna angle a little bit down. And go towards the scout. Very quiet. Around the thorns? Oh, it's another... Frick. It's another hole. It's another hole. I don't have enough oxygen for this. Please tell me it's close. Okay, yeah, it's right there. Great, fantastic. And I don't see... Yeah, I know! Trust me, I know! Ow. Please! My kingdom for, like, one tree. Ow! I found the vessel. I don't know how to open anything, and I have, like, no oxygen. A tree! Tree! Oh my god, a tree! Okay. I can stop panicking now. Let me turn something on. I don't have a lot of fuel either. Okay. I know. But the good thing is I can use oxygen as fuel. And I refill on oxygen in here. So it won't be bad. I think. This is AXOLOTLS' vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Nope. Our vessel appears to have... Sorry. No. Thank you. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are embedding our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Oh. That one's an orange. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we found the Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kanna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on his way to our vessel, but they never arrived and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of AXOL. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day AXOL's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. AXOL's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors who told the story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for AXOL's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing AXOL's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, I feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kanna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. So they were escaping the bad stars as well. What's down here? It's the eye. It's the symbol for the eye. It's okay. Oxygen feels okay. God. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escol, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we be telling another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly and may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose, a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, this is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates. The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. The eye. So they also detected the eye. So Eskol's ship, which is this one, tried to send for help, but didn't reach anybody. Other people hear about this ship later, much later in life. Canna, I remember, I think. I think I remember her in our, like, in other stuff. So I think she's... I don't know. What is that? Pick up warp core. I have no idea what I'm doing, quite honestly. Should I put the warp core over here? Can I pick it up? Doesn't look like I can put it anywhere. Oh. Okay. That's where you wanted it, right, dude? My dude? My dude? Oh, over here. I see it. Where are we going? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Puzzle. Puzzle time. Puzzle time, and I don't know how much time I have left. Okay, so are we trying to get everything lit up? Okay. I can make shapes, I guess. It's not about crossing things, it's about you can only hit them once. So I need a shape. That's what I need. I think. And then... Oh. 3 shapes. I need 3 shapes? 3 shapes. 3 shapes I don't have. Ah, this is so... I am trying, but this is so hard to control, guys. Alright. You can have... Ah! Okay, sure, that's your shape. And then we go over here, and we go... Up. Oh, God. Does it matter? I don't know. And then it goes down. And then you try again. Okay. So I need some shapes. I need some shapes to warp from this vessel. If it's even possible to warp from this vessel. I don't even know if I can. But it seems weird that that would be an option for me to do. I don't want to leave without anything being, you know, leave anything unchecked. But at the same time, I don't believe I know the coordinates off the top of my head. What happens if I take this over here? Oh! What's this supposed to do? Any hints? Anything at all? I think I would get him from another location, or maybe that's how I get to the eye. Like I figure out 3 shapes, and this is where I put them together to maybe get the eye to work. I don't know! I don't know, and I don't know how much longer I have left in here. I have no idea. I guess it gives a noise. Is there any noise? I hear the start of the sun. Oh, the sun's going. Huh. I don't have enough time to figure it out, obviously. Because we're about to be engulfed in, you know, fiery hellfire or whatever, but... that is another puzzle piece that we have obtained. I mean, just finding this place pretty good, I'd say, right? God, trying to maneuver is hell. Alright, so we have to figure out 3 coordinate thingies. 3 coordinate thingies. And that'll be the solution to this puzzle, I guess? I love that you can still hear it, even though we are in an old pocket dimension within a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension inside a planet. Like, you can still hear the sun explode, still know that it's coming, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's like, you're like, I can imagine, like, what if you had gone inside something like this first and you're like, what the heck is happening? You have no idea. And then that just happens. And then you're like, what the hell? Little did you know that the sun exploded. Alright, before I end this episode, I do want to see what we learned in our ship. I think that's very important that we learn what we learned. I think we got good info today. Look at that. The vessel. And it doesn't say we need to do more there. That's fantastic. I found a derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. It's long dead. This 3-sided pillar in the bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal that Nomai encountered from the eye of the universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. Alright, so there's that. From a really old settlement. And then I guess new Nomai came. So they were old Nomai and then new Nomai. So the Sunless City, we still have more to explore there. But the vessel, we're good. We're good on the vessel. We've learned. We still have Project Ash Twin, the Sun Station that we have to figure out. Gravity Cannon and the Quantum Moon. The Quantum Moons. Ugh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm just so scared because I feel like I'm going to spend days searching for figuring out whatever this is. And I have no idea where to go. I guess we'll start at the Gravity Cannon on the freaking broken hollow. But yeah, look at how much we've done. How much knowledge we've obtained. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty well, and yeah. I will see you guys for probably the Quantum Moon episode. We gotta do it at some point. We gotta figure it out. So probably that's what we're going to do next, though. Please. Oh, give me some grace if I really suck and I find nothing. God, it might be a worthless episode. I'm so not confident in my ability to figure out the Quantum Moon. So, with that said, I hope you look forward to that episode next time. Bye-bye!